YouTube have been fucking with me all day. Well, I mean, oh my God, not all day. But these past like maybe like 10, 15 minutes, I've been trying to go live for the longest. It's been on that running slow. And I'm talking about like the reaction time when I'm clicking buttons to motherfucker type in shit. They want to just motherfucker not respond until like 5 seconds after I press the goddamn button. I always feel like somebody's watching me. What the fuck is my goddamn light there though? Ain't got no privacy. Oh, look at that. Man server can't tell you what to do. And you already know what it is. Where my baby Vontae? Where my baby Crystal at? What's good? Much love to California love. Crystal is cool. And shouts out to my guy that's over there in the UK. Yay, yay. Fighting a good fight. Much love to my baby Vontae over there in the UK. Against that online safety act, against the motherfucking digital ID. 3 million people ready to burn that bitch to the ground. You already know what it is. But you know you forgot to do the intro, right? Oh yeah. Da, 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 da. We back again. Look, who is it? A nigga Hurricane. Tell it like it is. We in the house again. Said the pack of men, the ladies and gentlemen, from the left, right. We back again. Salute, Jordan. Dilated peoples in the house again. We going back again, we going back again, we going back again to the HHN special report. What's good? Woo! I hope y'all hear me because like for the past like 10 minutes I've been trying to go live and it's been strictly hoeing me. And I want to play some music. I hope the music play. I hope the shit don't be all fucked up. Yep, salute brother. We lit. That's right. Fuck they mean. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ugh. Where's my shit at? I hope I'm not going in and out. Like I hope y'all hear me clearly. Salute, Big Dog Philly OG. Why is you not modded up? I could have sworn you was modded up, Philly. Real shit. I gotta mod you up again. Man, they taking away y'all wrenches, dog. Fuck YouTube. I could have sworn Philly was motherfucking modded, bro. Like real shit. Real shit. But I gotta mod you up again. Unless it's another channel. Unless that's your other channel. I'm not really sure. But I know you modded. But shit, I'll go back in there and change it up. But we're gonna play some new shit before we start this shit. You already know what it is. All right, cool. Sound good, bet it up. Shouts out to everybody. Since Jordan in the building, might as well live it up, right? Last one to be, so you know the bitch bang. Nothing like the funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like salute overdose music. Get to the HHN special report. Nothing like the funky feeling. To the club with the crew. What we gon' do? Pull a nice chick, get a loose. Going off the goose and the juice. We hang like a noose. The party going down on the roof. Baby, drop it low to the dance floor. Baby, put that as baby, I won't let go. Baby, look in my eyes and say you want a boss. What nigga do you want now? Pay the cost. 17, 30 days, all the ghost say. All the Casamigos, what do you say? Hurricane and Jordan gon' put it on ya. From Detroit straight down to Georgia. We pop it to 6 in the morning. This be so cold, let's keep it going. Knock it out the park with these cold moves. Yo, Jay, you tellin' them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school. Nothing like your funky feeling. Live it up. 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 Tell the living girl about to give it up. Tell the fine girl put the drink in the bigger cup. Fill it up. Tell the prep girl about to drink it up. Now we in the dance slow, big in the live it up. Some of from the business of when I'm really no spit it. For the women that wanna feel it. I know they dig it. Now they head back to the bar and get some more. Lick the boat, this is the girl. You wanna smoke? On the boat, smoking gelato. Sipping Moscato from the bottle. This girl 20 more than the model. Body of a gotta just being not a
If everybody go up and down like it's hydraulics on the dance floor, we get lit. Pop lock, go the road by. You can even do the splits so smooth with these cold moves. Jay telling them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Nothing like a funky feeling. Nothing like a funky feeling. Nothing like a funky feeling.
Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles of your 9 to 5.
I'll play a song.
Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles of your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles of your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles of your 9 to 5. Let the beat ride. Let the beat ride. Take them home, Jay.
Funky, 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 funky,
HHN special report. He said, do I take submissions? All right. There got to be a question. Meaning your music, they want me to play a track? Because I think that's what you're saying. I think. I don't want to be wrong. I'm just assuming that got to be what you mean. And the crazy thing about it is, wait a minute. My phone be on that bullshit. Like, you know, like when y'all put a link in the chat, I try to use my other phone to click on the link, but it won't let me go inside the link. And that's that bullshit. But if you type your name in it, on there, it should pop up. Don't you mean? Okay, cool. I thought I was tripping. I just had to make sure. Let's see. I'm typing your name in now on my other phone. Wait a minute. Let's see. This gotta be it. You the one with the this might be somebody else. But you the overdose music with the wait a minute. No. You got overdose music with a K. This is with a C. Salute P Moses. What up, though, bro? Unless this is you, this the one with the Kaluna Duo Aria My cover or something like that. This got to be somebody else with the 84 subs. Yeah, got you. That's what I thought. Music with a K. I mean, yeah, nigga, they wildin'. I think I gotta scroll down. Or Ayo Jordan. Click on overdose music and see what song you want. Ayo, know what song you want? I guess. Wait a minute. Yeah. Damn. Hold on. Wait a minute. God damn it. I wish I had a fucking computer. I don't even. God damn it. Can you put the link in the chat? Shit. Why is you not popping up? Like I probably gotta capitalize the O or something. Let me capitalize the O. We all chilling before we start the news segment, so it's all good. Damn, why is you not at the top of the algorithm? Let's see. I hope I got the right one. Nope, it's another guy. Why the hell why are you not at the top of this algorithm? There's a lot of niggas named Overdose. There's a lot of song named Overdose too. Twista got a song called Overdose. Watch me people smoke for my overdose. Why don't you put the full on it, take a pull on it? Be overdosing the weed, I'm sitting on y'all over to a thing. Kill it for the bees and make a cheese, get you moving the D's and such a fees when I got up in this game. I was like, this nigga Twista cold. Why don't you put the full on it, take a pull on it? Damn, dog, I don't see you. All together and all lowercase. Thank you. That will probably help me a lot better. Jesus, shit, fucking waka flocka flaming fuck. I hate fucking technology. What happened to motherfucking finding a nigga easy? Just easy. Now they gotta put hashtags and ampersand signs and shit for no fucking reason. Making it hard for us to find people. On purpose. On purpose. When it was so easy back in the day. Easy as shit, fucking waka flocka flaming fucking frosted bitty fucking fuck this shit. You say I never heard that many curses back to back with fuck. You should see me when the revolution started. It's gonna be a lot more than that. Best believe that shit. They're right. It's like overdose music. All right. Make sure I spell it right. What the fuck? What the fuck is up with this phone? What the fuck is on? What the fuck is this restricted mode or some shit? This shit is motherfucking killing my time. All right, I'm do it. All right. I'm putting you in, but it ain't letting me get to you. This is fucking ridiculous. All right, now there's another one, Overdose Official Music. What the fuck? Oh man, this phone ain't shit. This phone ain't shit. God damn it, they buried you under this algorithm. And I know I typed it in perfectly. Gotta put the number 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did. And yeah, and you are not popping up. I am heated about that. All right, hold on. Because I know I'm making sure that I typed it right. I'm making sure that because I got these big ass fucking hands and shit, and this is a small ass fucking phone. Jesus fucking Christ, I hate this shit. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I put in. All right, what's the avatar I'm looking for? Because I'm scrolling through. All right, because you're not at the top. All right, I'm looking for that avatar. Okay, cool. Let me throw my fucking glasses on. That's the problem. Let me throw my $100 Chamberlain Flames from Warby Parker on with the small ass fucking phone. Shit. I don't know why you're not at the top of the algorithm. This is weird. You're supposed to automatically pop up after I motherfucking put you in the search engine. Or like maybe it's just this bullshit ass phone that I got. Instead of Blue Owl. All right, I got my glasses on, so I should be able to see a Blue Owl. This is weird, y'all. Can't find this motherfucker. And it say no more results. God damn, bro. Are you shadow banned too? All right, let me see. It could be. Search filters. All, anytime, duration. No, I think it's supposed to be showed up. I don't know what's going on. Jesus, shit, fucking shit, fuck. So, try to see if I can just go through all these people. God damn, I can't find shit. Jesus fucking Christ. You know what? I might have to you can't just click on my name here. I'm inside of the YouTube live. I think it might I think it might cut me off. I don't want to risk it because I think it happened to me before. But hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, because I got my other phone. So let me go in there. Right. We get through this shit together, y'all. We get through this together. Let me see if that can happen. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'm in, y'all. All right. What's the name of the song? Sorry for the technical difficulties, y'all, but we had to get through this shit. And thank y'all for sticking around. So what's the name of the song you want me to look for? Too Late for Hugs. Good Man Quaalude. Some track called I Know. I Need a Plug for Mexico. Too Late for Hugs. All right, we about to play Too Late for Drugs. Too Late for Hugs. Too Late for Slugs. R.I.P. the Bugs. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me cut that off on there. Computer, hook me up. I gotta holler at Relentless.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
All right, Too Late for Hugs. HHN special report. New exclusive. Empire. Not for the weak heart.
Finna drop this nigga, dead ass on sight. I'ma pop this nigga. I'ma take him 4 times, clean clock, rock niggas. Off top, break blocks, put the mop on niggas. I'ma take him to the town, leave body with a nigga. I'm a big folk step, a real back block killer. These niggas is different, left route niggas. I'm a all trap nigga, still whip crap nigga. Still put it through the door with a fucking feet tap nigga. Ass on sight, I'ma pop this nigga. I'ma take him 4 times, clean clock, rock niggas. Off top, break blocks, put the mop on niggas. I'ma take him to the town, leave body with a nigga. I'm a big folk step, a real back block killer. These niggas is different, left route niggas. I'm a all trap nigga, still whip crap nigga. Still put it through the door with a fucking feet tap nigga. Put them in ditches, long dick and they bitches and I throw them in the try. I'm about my business no matter who yaps. I handle a nigga no matter the ad. You niggas is talking, I'm pulling up facts. I am not digital felonies match. I'm breaking a brick, broke niggas talk track. Nobody, no block, broke bitch, no black niggas always talking about another nigga bad. Nigga always talking what he wish a nigga had. Shit, the whole damn spot pull a bitch about his ass. A bitch made nigga get it all in cash. I am no different. Salute to the kings, acknowledge the soldiers, salute to the queens. To all of the hustlers, salute to the G's. To all the young niggas, continue to dream. Drop this nigga dead ass on sight. I'ma pop this nigga. I'ma take him 4 times, clean clock, rock niggas. Off top, break blocks, put the mop on niggas. I'ma take him to the town, leave body with a nigga. I'm a big folk step, a real back block killer. These niggas is different, left route niggas. I'm a all trap nigga, still whip crap nigga. Still put it through the door with a fucking feet tap nigga. That ass on sight, I'ma pop this nigga. I'ma take him 4 times, clean clock, rock niggas. Off top, break blocks, put the mop on niggas. I'ma take him to the town, leave body with a nigga. I'm a big folk step, a real back block killer. These niggas is different, left route niggas. I'm a all trap nigga, still whip crap nigga. Still put it through the door with a fucking feet tap nigga. Drop this nigga, dead ass on sight. I'ma pop this nigga. I'ma take him 4 times, clean clock, rock niggas. Off top, break blocks, put the mop on niggas. I'ma take him to the town, leave body with a nigga. I'm a big folk step, a real back block killer. These niggas is different, left route niggas. I'm a all trap nigga, still whip crap nigga. Still put it through the door with a fucking feet tap nigga. Ass on sight, I'ma pop this nigga. I'ma take him 4 times, clean clock, rock niggas. Off top, break blocks, put the mop on niggas. I'ma take him to the town, leave body with a nigga. I'm a big folk step, a real back block killer. These niggas is different, left route niggas. I'm a all trap nigga, still whip crap nigga. Still put it through the door with a fucking feet tap nigga.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Shouts out to Chi-Town, Gangster City. Whoop, and all the other G's. Everybody out there, shouts out to Chi-Town. Chirac. Motherfucker, what y'all know? That was cold. Hold on, what you say in the comments? Salute on Chicago, fair, yo, our crucial conflict of do or die. Yes, I fuck with do or die. I fucks with do or die. Open up 6 4 Steve E's to the body like a Holocaust. For the top of the tip off the rib off the air, the bed, the chip off the earth, the bed, you can bury the bed, because I'm carrying the bed. If the left is on again, if it's on again. Triple beam is for all the friends. We can see the reality. We can, come on. Hard to kill, you ain't hard to kill. Flip this bitch, get rich and come classic jazz. That's how I come on the real shit. It's on the real shit. With the come over, live on the steel, big shit. Do what I gotta do what I gotta do what I wanna do, nigga. Man, nigga, that's 6 million ways to die, nigga. Nigga, I bang that shit, nigga, religiously. That was my shit, nigga. That album was cold. That album was fucking cold. That motherfucker pull up in the CADI up in AC. They see hoes. They see hoes. That shit cold. Think that automatically. He's a fifth, he gotta be. Full of that MONE, but why? That shit cold. And that nigga Twister, come on now. You already know Twister. You already know Twister. Hold on. Let me hit this bitch real quick. But the motherfucker might be broke and shit. And they can like a no token tips. Always put it more game than the mouth for the poker chips to get the hoes with the open lips and the provoking hips. I never got into the many lies. Ever looking in the city skies. Get up in the kitty style because I'm blessed with a look up in the sense. Good sex, peanut butter complex. It's a pretty guys. Many crowds will just try to decide. Your anatomy gotta be right. That'll be the flat be right. But if they hit the ball, come on, suck a nigga dick. But once I'm a click, wanna see what that'll be like. I know you wanna try that. So the brother of a high hat. The people said deny that. I gotta hold up on the first one to drink what she buy back. Motherfucker, can you buy that? Where you ride at? On the passenger side of your hoe, trying to come up on another G. The part all up on the me, trying to bother me, look a level leave. I roll another piece suddenly. She learned that I don't deal with emotions, but in the room, she probably revolution. Come like the ocean. Oh my fucking God. Man. The word no was never said. Twister making women digging their head and say this digging their head. And I'm living here dead. No, my God, this nigga Twister just ballistically killed that shit. I've been on the road with Crucial and do or die since 420. That's what's up. That's what's up. I remember I did a show at in Detroit that we had a spot called Reggie Z. That shit was nice. We used to hit them shows up. That shit was my shit. Also got Bello from the Do or Die this Thursday on the show. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, you got that pull up Thursday. Would you go live? Shit, man, dog. If I was in y'all city, I'd definitely pull up. Man, but I'm in Detroit. But if y'all going live Thursday, I'll definitely pull up. You know, if y'all going live, like on, you know, like online though. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. As a matter of fact, that was fire, bro. That was fire. That was motherfucking fire. Your show was live, bet. Oh, it's gonna be live on YouTube? Because I'll definitely pop up. For sure, for sure. Like, I think I did a YouTube live for the ladies. It was ladies' night, and I did a concert, and I did like a fucking concert. I'm talking like as soon as I got these 1,000 subs, I just went live, just started just doing a whole bunch of shit nonstop. You got, I'm trying to see what resonates with me. What's another song you like? Try No Love Lost. I was just about to ask you a song called No Love Lost. And then we'll play my new shit. But your shit fire, bro. Your shit sharp. Your shit sharp. I'm talking about like, I'm like, man, your bars is like, huh. You know what you want to say, and you saying that shit perfectly. Perfectly. Riding the beat perfectly. Fucking cold. And you can play that shit in the club too. Hell yeah. Yeah, you can play that shit everywhere. But the hood definitely love that shit. I know the hood love that shit. I know the hood love the shit out that motherfucking track. For real, for real. You already said No Love Lost. We got it right here. Another new exclusive. Hold on, wait a minute. Damn, man, I hit the wrong button. But like that beat started off fucking cold as hell. Shout out to your motherfucking producer. Shout out to your fucking producer or producers. Because I have like 4 different producers as well. Let's get it.
I done been through some things, I had to figure it out. Yeah. I had to make some adjustments, that's what it's all about. Yeah, no matter rain or shine. Why
You said you're your own producer? Well, you a bad motherfucker. You a bad motherfucker. So if you your own producer, that means you engineer your own shit too. So rapper, producer, and engineer. Triple motherfucking threat. Give it up for Overdose Music. You feel me? Putting in work. Putting in work. I already know, bro. I understand the long hours, being up all night, editing, mixing down. Bro, when you finally kick up your feet and rest, I know it's feel good as hell. Drop like 8,000 songs, mixed them all down, and edited and mastered and shit. God damn. Yes, sir. Those all-nighters, nigga. Irish coffee and weed. And the chick coming in to serve me up every hour and a half. Come here, baby, I need you. Let me give you these Pro Tools while I fuck with these Pro Tools. All right, y'all. We got to ride that shit back, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go.
I done been through some things, I had to figure it out. Yeah. I had to make some adjustments, that's what it's all about. Yeah, no matter rain or shine. While you be up on your grind, might have to leave them behind. But it ain't no love lost. We just going two different ways. Yeah, and it ain't no love.
Told me in the beginning, 20 more years wouldn't be my nigga. I would've died, nigga, you lied. Every damn reason for a nigga to ride. No thought, split second, you was by my side. 2 Glock 15 spitting out both sides. Still laughing in the whip ride, I-95. Not giving 2 fucks, fuck, nigga done died. State to state, getting paper in a big way. Beating cases, supposed to bail on a nickname. Back to New York, got the bag for real. Pulling up 4 whips, looking like a nigga feel. Went half and half on 60 bands. Got a splash pad for the hood to play. The city came, turned off the water. 100 grams of crack, got us up and jumping. Shootout happened and you killed my boy. So I shot you twice with my tears still running. Holding on to life, apologizing still. How could this happen? It couldn't be real. I shot you again, took my boy and peel. Running through everything, followed by sirens, chasing the killer, but my son is dying. Pulling the hospital, son in my arms. All I heard was freeze, nigga, get on the floor. Over cries of please, slowly got on my knees, gave my son to the nurse and put my trust in the Lord. Only got 15, but my son made it. Now life works goddamn crazy. Who would've known some years later, baby mama killed on the same pavement. Then the killer killed not a day later. Damn.
I done been through some things, I had to figure it out. Yeah. I had to make some adjustments, that's what it's all about. Yeah, no matter rain or shine.
What's up, Chris? Oh my
While
God.
you be up on your grind, might have to leave them behind. But it ain't no love lost. We just going 2 different ways. Yeah, and it ain't no love lost.
The Empire. But what I love about these songs, dog, it is so fucking real. It's like the real songs about life is just the coldest shit ever. It's just the coldest shit ever. Cool track, bro. This is a cool track. Much love to my guy. This Crystal is cool. And shouts out to Overdose Music. We just played 2 tracks. Bro, you fire. Fire, bro. Bars, cadence cool. Beat code. Like, I don't know who the singer was, but that singer got some he got some soul in him. He got some soul in him. Damn, I gotta say pause. Pause again. Pause again for safety. I mean, like, dude got soul. That brother got soul. Gonna figure it out. Figure it out. Nigga, life be lifing, y'all. Life be motherfucking lifing, y'all. All right, computer, set me back up. Yo, I got a track too.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
You want to hear some about shit, nigga? That we heard about Yo Life. Yo Life was like a fucking movie, nigga. That shit was cold, dog. Like, I saw everything you said. You know what I'm saying? Because you put that mental picture in the motherfucking mind. That's what I love about the art of storytelling rhymes. You can make a motherfucker see what the fuck you motherfucking writing or rap. You know, it's fucking awesome. Nah, this is me and my homeboy Low Key. Real shit. Since we talking about life, it's only right if I tell you my story, right? It's only right if I tell you my story. Shout out to my homeboy Low Key. He got the second verse, you know what I'm saying? It's called Real Shit.
Now Road One Production.
Born from the fire, now I gotta scorch ya. Shackles off my mind, it was torture. Came from poverty, my mother was on that crack shit. Father wasn't there, and I understand why he left this. Tried to stay in school, but I couldn't. Dropped out 10th grade, yeah. Got with a woman, play me like a violin and all men. Me deep in some hoes, smoking this sipping gin. Now I'm rapping and trapping, getting this money up. Then the chocolate chick gon' be the turn it up. Now the drama, my baby mama, she brought me drama. Hit the good with the bad, thank God for my daughter. It can't be the name, I'm on some rebel shit. With this rhetoric, you will witness a big embellishment. So they sell this bunch of shots with this metal kit. Fuck the government, y'all niggas ain't ready, bitch. Life full of struggles, yeah, made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Had to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it go what we about. Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Had to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it go what we about.
Yeah, you know what we about, Mr. Fuck the government, the president, we loading rounds. Real niggas never need a license to crash out. All these guns in this bitch, a black market in his house. Immortal like Ben, but I will black out. Illuminati's most wanted on that list right now. I'll squeeze the blick till it click right now. You standing on the wrong side of genocide right now. Yeah. Loyal to the truth, I die about it. If I die today, my mama wouldn't cry about it. My bitch kicked me out of house, I won't lie about it. I be praying, but I guess God forgot about me. I be thinking about selling my soul, I ain't proud about it. Really nigga in the room, you ain't bout it. Low down a billionaire on the block, watch him kinda around him. I see death around the corner, ain't no way around it.
Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Had to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it know what we about. Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Had to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it go what we about. Rise of the legends, legendary classics. Storytelling bars going straight to the masses. Flow is the baddest, nigga cannot surpass this. I've been rapping since '02, so understand this. With my synthesis, I'm the infamous. Educate ribbons, everybody know I'm the illest bitch. Call it up low key, we on the scene quick. Got the AR-15 with the beam, bitch. Beat this, the government and they cheap tricks. Big bulls to chew them up like some beef sticks. See this, I throw kicks in my street kicks. Handing out these bays, tell them to keep this. Be sick, and all that to do is street nicks. From two cold brothers from the street, bitch. Better watch your tone, don't see the heat quick. Make your head disappear, now that's a neat trick.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Yeah. Y'all snapping on this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog. It took a minute to me to find the right beat to get low key because you know me, like I'm all styles. I'm all over the place. I can do any style. But I was like, I needed a beat to accommodate low key style. So like I waited and waited for Phenom to see me that right beat. I was like, yep, let me make sure I can send this shit to low key. So like listen to all low keys music, maybe like 5 or 6 tracks. And I was like, okay, this beat resonates. I'm gonna drop my verses and hooks. I'm gonna send that shit to low key. And he dropped that bitch like less than 2 days. I was like, bet it up. Let's drop this shit. Hell yeah. Nah, y'all know me. This my new shit. Playing my new shit, dog. Y'all got a chemistry. Thanks. Hell yeah. From Detroit to Jersey. You know what I'm saying? What's that new track? Soldier. It's called Soldier. You know me, I'm all wild with it.
Now Road One Production.
Soldier, bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG, yeah, turn up motherfucking soldier. Soldier, bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG, yeah, turn up motherfucking soldier. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG, yeah, turn up motherfucking soldier. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG, yeah, turn up motherfucking soldier. Itty bitty motherfucking soldier, the nigga gotta go. This motherfucking soldier, the nigga gotta go. Pull a trigger, get the limit, never remember, pull a nigga, go, body parts, all I get so. Body flow, nigga, go, nigga, friends, go, anybody hold, no power, don't gotta reload. Don't, everybody know Hurricane, he gotta be bold. Nigga up, all these pulled up with a bigger truck, nigga in the cup, full of bigger a bus. About to light up, bitch ass nigga up. For the government, and the second shit. Fuck their butt pass to the Republicans. This time they'll pull up, they're gonna get hurricane is gonna have fun against soldiers. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG. Here again, thought I motherfucking soldier. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG. Here again, thought I motherfucking soldier. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG. Here again, thought I motherfucking soldier. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG. Here again, thought I motherfucking soldier. Creep in the night, creep in the fight. Hurricane coming with a dynamite. Kill another man, cause they sodomite. Beat a fair wife with a power bite. Going live, wanna get a lot of likes. Could have been, but a nigga got a sight. Niggas ain't ready for the battle fight. Bunch of cops get shot in a firefight. Shoot a plane down in a dog fight. See your world leader in his own sight. Shoot him in the head cause it's alright. Shot a cop dead in a bar fight. I'm a soldier blowing up the White House. All the point bullets gonna take your lights out. No referee, not gonna hear a fight count. Niggas stand bad, nigga, this is powerhouse. Soldier. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG. Head is on a motherfucking soldier. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG. Head is on a motherfucking soldier. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking soldier. Hurricane coming with an RPG. Head is on a motherfucking soldier. New shit. We gonna get it before we get to this news. New shit.
Phenom Rogue One production.
Papa clip, never cop, but they get shot. The revolutionary lyrics full of hip hop. Papa cop, get the dead, but they get shot. The baby, the body, get dead, I gotta dip out. They get the top, get everybody flip out. They got a motherfucker gun, take a rib out. Got a motherfucker troops, I'ma stand out. The weed taking out a motherfucker White House. Got a 12, every girl put a swipe out. Hit a fan while you sleeping on a nice couch. And blow it up with it, everybody ride out. Night out, head back to the hideout. These fans never find out. Got a friend with brothers as soon as I put it, get done, I'm winning, but I did it. Never committed, witness, the witness, and it's eliminated. Everybody know what the witness, I never spit. Shit get a dope, roll for the dope. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Shit get a dope, roll for the dope. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Shit get a dope, roll for the dope. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Shit get a dope, roll for the dope. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Shoot like a villain, see you in a minute. I'm gonna never been a blowing up a building in a minute. I'm gonna show you motherfucking nigga BZ. I'ma take your over, send it to you. Kill a motherfucker, kill him. Cut him with a blade that's made out of villain. Shoot him in the brain, why he came out of river. Kids in the gang, everybody came out of good. Put it to the limit, and I live it when I run for my cops. I'm a building, kill you motherfucking niggas. Throw my pants, I'm a building, kill you motherfucking niggas. You the president, big, kill you motherfucking niggas. For the parliament, I kill them all quicker. Fucking on the weed and I'm drinking, I'm all liquor. Pull out the gap, I'm packing y'all niggas. When I watch y'all back, cause I'm blasting y'all niggas. Kid get a dough, roll for the phone. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Kid get a dough, roll for the phone. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Kid get a dough, roll for the phone. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Kid get a dough, roll for the phone. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Kid get a dough, roll for the phone. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Kid get a dough, roll for the phone. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Kid get a dough, roll for the phone. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. Kid get a dough, roll for the phone. Everybody gotta lay down on the floor. Everybody know how the game go. Everybody know what the innocent never spit it. We gotta play two more new tracks before we get off into this news.
Phenom Rogue One production.
Tell the government to be fed up. Yeah, they about to get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they about to get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they about to get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they about to get wet up. Stand in a mess with a motherfucking RPG. Try to get a fucking gun with y'all. I pick a ball, fall, kill the ball. This is one song, kick it, go hit. Take a wrong song, look at the strong song. Head is gonna be long gone. Type of motherfucker for the keep it a song on. Man, this nigga bang with it. He the die, bill a bit and go straight to Geneva. Out for the 11 G, the big bang attack. Aim the gap, but I rearrange the gap. Raise the black, but I rearrange the map. I'm blowing up the world, it's a great attack. I claim the pack, so the motherfucker fed up. That's what no guard, y'all gonna get wet up. This will take a head up, better put your head up. Better look out, y'all gonna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they about to get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they about to get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they about to get wetter, brother. Government that we better. Yeah, they about to get wetter, brother. Government that we better. Yeah, they about to get wetter, brother. Government that we better. Yeah, they about to get wetter, brother. Government that we better. Yeah, they about to get wetter, brother. Government that we better. Yeah, they about to get wetter, brother. Now I gotta get on up, I gotta kill them all. For the government, middle finger to the law. Catch a bed, simmer in the middle with a paw. Shot that motherfucker dead in the middle with a wall. Detroit at the dog, got a spark at a car. Make it do a flip, niggas gon' land on this ball. Blast at the door, blast at the car. Where my soul, I'ma make a fall, kill a ball. Gotta do a ball, Detroit, nigga. Run up in the living, what they thinking I'm a villain, cause I'm feeling every minute. Get up on my business, better listen, I'm a minute now. I gotta kill a ball, cause the government is tripping. Throwing up the clipping, bow. Hit him in the face, we knocking him down. Fill him with rounds. Nigga hear the screams on the way on the other side of town. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up. Tell the government that we fed up. Yeah, they wanna get wet up.
We gotta play this. New shit. New exclusive. Everybody see this video. Elizabeth.
Through the hood, looking clean in this hoe. Sippin' lean, smoking Joe. Big girl wanna smoke. Riding through the hood, got the beans for the low. On the scene, that's for show. If you want it, let me know. Riding through the hood, looking clean in this hoe. Sippin' lean, smoking Joe. Big girl wanna smoke. Riding through the hood, got the beans for the low. On the scene, that's for show. If you want it, let me know. Smoking weed, feeling good. Riding through the hood, like I should. Just bought some work, now it's time to get. We up in the kitchen, we been flipping bricks up in the hood. Taking chicks up out the hood, from the Vegas feeling good. I've been on the dishes, trying to rap. Flip some digits, stuffing bitches in the pan, down for more than 30 minutes. I've been in and I've been out, from the bedroom to the couch. If you want it, you can get it, girl, you know what I'm about. Ride through the hood, looking clean in this hole. Sipping lean, smoking Joe. Baby girl wanna smoke, riding through the hood, got the beans for the low. On the scene, that's for show. If you want it, let me know. Riding through the hood, looking clean in this hoe. Sipping lean, smoking Joe. Baby girl wanna smoke, riding through the hood, got the beans for the low. On the scene, that's for show. If you want it, let me know. Let me know what you need. I got pills, I got weed, just for cater fuck with me. Pull it out the S&P, bleed, motherfucker bleed. Everybody leave, I achieve all that I need. I don't have to grieve, I can live all in my peace. And if I believe, take it straight to S&P, then I'm giving her the deed. I'ma be all I can be when I'm in between. After that, I gotta leave, gotta get this fucking green. Ride through the hood, looking clean in this hoe. Sipping lean, smoking Joe. Baby girl, wanna smoke. Ride through the hood, got the beans for the low. On the scene, that's for sure. If you want it, let me know. Riding through the hood, looking clean in this hoe. Sipping lean, smoking Joe. Baby girl, wanna smoke. Riding through the hood, got the beans for the low. On the scene, that's for sure. If you want it, let me know.
That's what I'm talking about. I usually just rock out all day after the fucking news, but I usually play a couple songs, but shit, we rocked out for damn near an hour. I was supposed to be started this motherfucking news, but man, shouts out to Overdose Music. Shit, had to jam out real quick. Almost forgot I gotta do some motherfucking news today. Nigga, this is just about to be a jam session in this motherfucker. But let's get it. We about to talk about Sweet Baby Inc. first. Then we're gonna talk about the fucking scamdemic, and I think the last one is some other shit. I forgot the last one was. But let's get it.
course, the people behind this company love to play the victim. It's the only way they really get attention at this point. And now Kim Belair finally admits Sweet Baby Inc.'s real role in AAA gaming while railing against critics, saying, "We did nothing wrong." I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, there is never going to be a time where I personally am going to sit here and give Sweet Baby Inc. praise unless they come to their senses and say, "We're shuttering our studio," because they have never provided anything good to the space. They basically just insert their own propaganda into products. From what we understand, though, Kim Belair saying, "You guys are completely wrong," and the lie detector has determined that's a lie. Though in a surprisingly candid new interview, the CEO, Kim Belair, has admitted her company played a much deeper role in crafting the narratives of major AAA video games than previously acknowledged, while also dismissing critics as being against progress. The interview, analyzed by Writing Raven and Master of the TDS, published in an article by Raven, offered a rare, unfiltered look at how SBI operates within the gaming industry. What Belair revealed has sparked renewed debate about the studio's influence, transparency, and ideology. These people do not actually care about the video game industry. They don't care about video games. They simply care about lining their own pockets, which is why I do not have any real respect for them. These people do not actually want to have to explain themselves to their critics in a meaningful way. They don't want to have a discussion. They simply want to yell into the void and have individuals within the mainstream industry come running to defend them and saying these poor, poor innocents, those toxic gamers, are attacking them yet again. So for years, SBI has maintained that it functions as a narrative consultancy group, a company that advises studios on inclusive storytelling. But in the late August 2025 discussion, Belair described her team's direct creative involvement in games like Spider-Man 2 and Alan Wake 2 as something that goes far beyond simple narrative consultation. According
to that Spider-Man 2 was like, when y'all gave a nigga a side mission playing with a deaf character, that's when you know that they're putting agendas in games. When there's a side mission where you got to put two fruitcake boys together and then watch them date and talk to each other. In Spider-Man 2, by the way. Worst shit ever. Mary Jane, ugly as fuck. They motherfucking changed motherfucking Spider-Man's look from the first Spider-Man PS4. Now he looks like a nasty-ass discount Tom Holland. Now, he's supposed to be older than Miles Morales, which is in the game. So by them changing the character model, he looks younger than Miles Morales when he's supposed to be older. They fucked everything all up. Fuck Tom Holland and his so-called influence. I don't know why. I don't know why motherfuckers like Tom Holland. No, I don't like Tom Holland Spider-Man. I don't. Tobey Maguire all day. Bully Maguire, black suit, doing the dance with the suit on, coming out the shop. Nigga, that's my Spider-Man, okay? You know, the Andrew Garfield cool. But Tom Holland, hell no. Hell no. Nigga, you damn near caused an interdimensional time fuck up over some college shit. You destroyed the goddamn universe all because you ain't know how to talk. Got Doctor Strange into some trouble. Like, Tom Holland, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. You don't fuck what nobody say. Much love to Amazon from the Netherlands. Much love from the Netherlands.
Her staff worked on the narrative beats and character work for both projects, including key storylines involving Kraven and Harry Osborn. It says, though, that admission alone contradicts Sweet Baby's long-held claim that it only provides consultation, not hands-on development. And
exactly, caught them in the lie. Talk about like, look, we just doing hands-on on consultation, but coming to find out y'all changing storylines in video games. Nah, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. On some Dave Chappelle shit. These motherfuckers are liars. They fucking hate us, but they infiltrate our motherfucking shit to fuck with our gaming space. And they put their politics. I'm like, nigga, we ain't thinking about politics. Stop throwing it in our video games. The only politics we do fuck with in video games is the politics that's immersed in the world of the video game. You don't bring no fruitcake politics from the outside world or like anything concerning Trump, Biden, or whatever fucking regime is in the power right now and throwing that shit in video games. Come on, man. We can see it. And then, not to mention, they making all the females ugly. And here's the icing on the cake. When the game finally comes out and no one fucking buys it, you know fucking why. You keep on putting agendas in games and you're making the girls ugly and you're fucking up the storyline. Oh, but like, look at the visual. This look a good game, don't it? No. Cinematography is cool and graphics is nice, but nigga, if we don't have a compelling storyline with great characters and motherfucking most importantly, gotta be fun. You know what I'm saying? Then we ain't playing that shit if we don't have those shits. But they tripping on us.
Think that this is so hilarious because they are the ones who claimed that we were making it up. They were the ones who claimed that we were the liars, even though we were the ones who were right all along. As Writing Raven noted in her coverage, Belair's statements quietly confirmed what many gamers had suspected all along, that SBI is not merely offering input from the sidelines, it's shaping the creative heart of modern AAA games, and we've known this. That's why so many of us dislike Sweet Baby Inc., because they are not just, proofreading and giving a little bit of feedback and telling the studios their opinions of the product. No, they are altering it in the writer's room. So when pressed about backlash from players and journalists, Belair adopted a defensive tone. Now, I get that they have faced a lot of backlash, and when you are behind a product that you feel passionate about, you want to defend it, and you think that you can do no wrong, but at the same time, when you have millions of people criticizing you and your work, you think that by now they would have tried to understand where we are coming from, but they don't. They just want to say that they are the victims and that we are toxic. She said, there are thousands of videos about us, but of those people, no one has written to us to say, hey, can I just ask a couple of questions about how this works? And this is such a massive lie. Every single video almost that I have seen on them from people like Smash JT, Hypnotic, even myself have mentioned at some point throughout those several minutes, oh, hey, I'd love to have a discussion with them. Or, oh, hey, they could actually try to reach out to people. Or, oh, hey, they could prove us wrong, and that's never the case. It says, though, that this claim doesn't hold up to scrutiny. Multiple creators, including Smash JT, have publicly documented attempts to contact Sweet Baby Inc. that were ignored, and if they truly had such good evidence against the claims that content creators are making, they could just post that on social media. They could prove that we are wrong, but they never do. I'll say it here, like I say it a lot now. If they want to have a discussion, I'd be more than happy to do so, but that's not going to happen. This was highlighted during the Gothic Therapy live stream, with Raven calling it a rewriting of public record. The inconsistency reinforced a growing perception that Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't want engagement, it wants compliance. And this is the major issue that they would have, because we are not the access media. We are not going to sit here and allow them to spew lies. We are going to bring facts. We are going to bring evidence. We are going to question the claims that they're making. And they don't want that. They want us to just ultimately shut up and consume product. And Kim Belair is somebody who's very upset with the fact that she cannot go back to the good old days where she could lurk in the shadows and allow Sweet Baby Inc. to operate in the shadows, because every single time they are affiliated with the game now, we call it out, gamers boycott it, and these games do not make the money that the studios initially anticipated.
And we have been winning the culture war ever since, and we're still winning. That's right. I am on the front line of this shit, slaying all these evil motherfuckers. Sweet Baby Inc., Collective Shout, and all those other motherfuckers that's hiding in the shadows. All y'all gotta do is just slip up. All y'all gotta do is slip up. Come on and slip up. Because we see it in our video games. We see it in our TV shows. We see it in our comic books. We see it in our best-selling novels. Y'all motherfuckers have infiltrated and threw your agendas in this bitch. Not everybody want to see a transgender motherfucker every fucking day. Not everybody want to see a fruitcake every fucking day, and then the fucking storyline is not even supposed to be involved around these fucks. We're not even supposed to even know a motherfucking sexuality. We're supposed to be following the goddamn story. Why is you throwing these niggas' lives in my face? I don't want to see this shit. But no. You gotta motherfucking condone this shit. No, I don't have to condone shit. Nigga, you don't throw that shit in our face. Like I said, I got no problem with your fucking sexual preference, but when you motherfucking throw that shit in front of the kids, nigga, now I have a fucking problem. Just like the motherfucking transgender school shit when they was dancing and doing the modeling shit, walking up runways and shit, drag queen story time and shit, talking about bathrooms being changed and shit. Now they throwing this shit in our fucking games. So just when you thought the shit was over on the outside world, they still gonna sneak that shit in on the video game world or the comic books or your fucking TV shows. Now, those are some other names. Like, don't have nothing to do with Collective Shot of Sweet Baby Inc. Those got something to do with writers, producers, directors, and motherfuckers, CIA agents, but behind the scenes because, like, they got to oversee all the shit. So it's like, yo, goddamn, let me calm down. Woo side this motherfucker. But that's our escapism. Nigga, look, after a long day of fucking working, hustling, and grinding, and kicking ass in the revolution, I want to come on to my escapism. I want to come home to see a fucking faggot. Simple. Yes, I said the F word. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a waka flocka flaming shit fucking mini frosted mini fucking fuck. I'm due for 2 strikes. Let's go.
Belair went on to describe the creative process as a battlefield, encouraging developers to fight for their baby, her phrase for personal ideas, even when they conflict with the game's established direction. For critics, that remark perfectly encapsulated the issue. SBI consultants aren't merely assisting, they're embedding their personal and ideological perspectives into someone else's project. And later in the discussion, she offered a sweeping defense of her company's work. When people fight against wokeness, what they are really doing is fighting against progressiveness, and in a way, fighting against themselves, which is just so hilarious. I say this all the time. People can make whatever stories they want. If you want to make a game that I personally do not like and I disagree with, that is 100% okay.
You can make any motherfucking game you want, but don't jump into a franchise and fuck it up. Like, for example, y'all motherfuckers ruined let's just say James Bond. Y'all killed James Bond in front of me in the cinematic universe. They got a new James Bond game coming out. I might check it out. I like how the action look, but when it comes to storyline, I'm more a fan of storyline and dialogue first. Action is last with me. So I'm starting to see agendas being put in that shit. Like, James Bond is not the James Bond he's supposed to be. It's like, let's take away the motherfucking, they keep on calling him a womanizer. I don't think he is. But take away the womanizing aspect and take away the fucking charm instead of him getting the girl, let the motherfucking girl ridicule him and cut him off when he say his famous line. It's like, what's your name? James Bond. It's like, no, man, let the nigga say it. James Bond. James Bond. You know what I'm saying? Let him say it. Don't just come out of nowhere and speak for, man, come on. And there's some agendas in the new Wolverine game too. The fucking women that they show are supposed to be a lot finer than the motherfucker what I saw. They're like, oh my God. And they tripping on us being bad at that. It's like, nigga, we know what the fuck y'all doing. Why the fuck would y'all hire models, beautiful fucking models, to put on the motherfucking suit? I mean, what's that shit? Motion capture suit, so you can see that how their body really shaped, so they can throw it in the game as well as their face, just for y'all to take their face and uglify it. If that's even a fucking word. Uglify.
Sweet Baby Inks can exist, the Black Girl Gamers can exist, and games like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Concord, Flintlock The Siege of Dawn, the list goes on and on. It is 100% okay for you to want to make those products the same way that it is perfectly fine for people to want to boycott them. Sometimes people do not want change, and in the video game industry, when it comes to our entertainment, the change that has been made has not been profitable, and companies should first and foremost want to make money, but...
Yeah. Companies should want to make motherfucking money. Shouts out to GBA Radio. What's good? Companies should want to make money, but I don't think they care. Since 2015 all the way to now, movies, TV shows, like in these games, they have been pushing these agendas and have been losing big time. And they have been spending over $300 to $600 million for this shit, just for it to flop. So it made me wonder. I'm like, is these niggas laundering money? Is these niggas just trying to get rid of some dirty money? And like, they don't give a fuck about how crappy this shit is? We can get rid of dirty money and push an agenda at the same goddamn time and change the culture because, because the gaming culture is very popular. So it's like, I really don't know. I really don't know why would they do this shit since 2015. But I keep on forgetting about what's that word? Demoralization or destabilization. But remember, like that comes when in the real world. I think that's I'm mixing it up. But I think the demoralization, destabilization is for now, right? What's going on now. And depopulation. But I'm trying to figure out that word when it comes to the gaming shit. It'll come to me. So many motherfucking big words. Tulu Hurricane, what up, though? It's documentary.
People do not want propaganda. Video games should not be used as a vessel for propaganda for you
Exactly. It should not be used as propaganda. I should just sit down and play the game, have fun, go through the storyline, and be like, yay, this is a fun game, good storyline. I don't have to worry about no Trump, Biden, or anything going on in this motherfucking real world. This is my escapism. I'm not trying to see the outside. As a matter of fact, turn my motherfucking phone off so I don't have to get a phone call. You know what I'm saying? But that's what some people do. Or they come in and be like, look, I need 2 hours of chill time. To me, I'm turning my phone off. I'm about to smoke me like 8 blunts and eat. Tell my girl to come in and ride me like it's no tomorrow. And then I'll turn my phone back on. See everybody. But even then, I might forget to turn my phone back on. Because she put it on me. And I went to sleep. And I woke up at 8. And I finally turned on my phone like around midnight. It'd be like, damn, you have 100 missed calls. 60 of them are scam calls. 40 was from people that I don't even know.
your political beliefs, but that happens time and time again with these people. And the statement, equal parts defiant and dismissive, quickly made its way around social media, further fueling debate about the ideological slant of Belair and SBI. We did nothing wrong, she insisted. We did our jobs the best we could. Yeah, the job that you have that tears apart this industry. You don't care about making the gaming space better. You don't care about making stories and products better. You care about them pushing the narratives that you personally agree with. That's why people don't like you. What Belair didn't mention may be just as telling. She never once acknowledged the incident that sparked the backlash against her company, the conduct of former employee Chris Kindred, whose inflammatory social media posts and attempts to get Brutus kicked off Steam brought Sweet Baby Inc. into the public spotlight. By leaving this out, Belair presented her company as a misunderstood victim rather than a participant in controversy, and I would love to get Kim Belair sitting down in a multi-hour stream, going down the Sweet Baby Inc. timeline, giving all of the information at once. I don't care if it's 5 hours or 6 hours long, incident by incident by incident, and then getting her opinion on each and every one.
Ooh, but this redhead goddess got time. She got time. It's like, man, I'll go fuck with 5 or 6 hours, bitch. I want you to go through what your employee was posting up. This is why y'all bitches is in the spotlight. This is why we got all eyes with the motherfucking 360 nose scope on your ass. Sweet Baby Inc. ain't shit.
But we know that that is not going to happen because, again, I'm not the Access Media, so she cannot sit here and lie. I would call her out on her false statements, and that is why she doesn't want to have a discussion. And, of course, why she doesn't want to present the truth in any of these interviews or panels or discussions that she's having, because she knows that she doesn't have a good defense for 95% of the controversies that Sweet Baby Inc. has been a part of. So it's definitely interesting that she's finally admitting SBI's real role in the AAA gaming industry while railing against critics, when for years now she said that we're liars and we're just bigots. And of course she is still playing the victim here, but her statements prove what we've known all along, that we were right all along. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video.
That's my girl, Vera Dark. Redhead goddess with glasses, baby. You can keep the glasses on. Keep the glasses on. Splash on her. It ain't Detroit After Dark yet. You can't say that shit on HHN Special Report. You're gonna get us fucking fired. I don't give a fuck. You know? So anyway, we're on to the next one. On to the next one. I think we're about to talk about Dr. Fuckboy, Dr. Fauci. That motherfucker need to get hung from a light post in front of the Pentagon after I take the Pentagon over. There's going to be a lot of motherfuckers. When you ride up the motherfucking Pentagon roadway, I'm going to have a lot of dead generals, politicians. It's going to be like, yep, I think Hurricane took over. This is how you know Hurricane took over. You're going to see dead bodies of politicians, heads on spikes. It's going to be worse than Vladimir the Impaler. I'm gonna make Vladimir the Impaler look like Sunday school when I'm done with this fucking wretched fucking country. I'm gonna put their motherfucking head on the Bobby, Mike. Shout out to my Australian brothers. On the Bobby, Mike. Hey, Mr. Prime Minister. Yes. Blam, blam, blam. And then just walk over his body and be like, you got shot the fuck up. Blam, blam. He'd be like, why? And I'll be like, because we in war. Blam, blam. All right, now let's talk about this bitch ass nigga, Dr. Fauci. Because Dr. Fauci need to get skinned alive. We need to do Dr. Fauci like Pinhead do niggas in Hellraiser. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. You need to go through the hostile and saw treatment and then take that nigga straight to Pinhead. Keep that nigga alive. I want this nigga to feel every piece of pain imaginable. This is for crimes against humanity. This is for crimes against humanity.
So Dr. Fauci is at it again. Do you remember when Dr. Fauci said this before COVID? Remember
if there's one message that I want to leave with you today based on my experience, and you'll see that in a moment, is that there is no question that there will be a challenge, the coming administration, in the arena of infectious diseases, both chronic infectious diseases in the sense of already ongoing disease, and we have certainly a large burden of that, but also there will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise outbreak. So,
yep, I covered Dr. Fauci since this whole scamdemic started. I could probably go back to all my old videos, covered him lying. All you gotta do is type in Hurricane JW, Dr. Fauci liar, and you can type in Hillary Clinton liar too. It's a short video, like maybe like 1 minute, 2 minutes, but still though, I caught him too. I caught the compilations too. Jimmy Dore caught the compilations, but I did it first. No, I didn't. I got it from somebody else on Instagram. And then I did it second, probably third. I'm not sure.
Oh, but if you tell us that it's not a surprise.
Yeah, don't spoiler alert.
Come on. So here he is. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. Watch this.
And then there's the transformative.
So this is from most recent. He was on, I think it's PBS Frontline. Is it Frontline? And of course, they didn't ask him any real questions. Right. Of course, they didn't present him with his contradictions. They didn't show video of him lying, which I have tons of hours of video of him lying and contradicting himself left and right. He lied about the virus, where it came from. He lied about funding the virus. He lied about masks. He lied about herd immunity. He lied about natural immunity. He lied about the vaccine stopping transmission. He lied about the vaccine stopping contraction. He lied about lockdowns. He lied about recommending lockdowns, said he never did. I got video of him saying,
that motherfucker deserves to get hung. I will hang that fucker myself and hold the goddamn rope on top of the fucking building for as long as I can. I'm like, oh, yeah. Yo, Hurricane, you gonna let go? Nah. Let this nigga hang a little while longer. Brother, you know that's a job for the executioner guy, right? I paid that nigga double to get the fuck away from over here. I want to kill this nigga myself. This is why I'm going to make that comic book, The Adventures of Ron Paul. Ron Paul is going to motherfucking beat the shit out of Dr. Fauci. But, like, it's going to be on some secret agent shit. Ron Paul going to go home to his wife. You know, it's going to be one of the motherfucking crazy-looking cartoons. You know, the Ron Paul with the big-ass head, the small body and shit. But he wielding guns and shit, though. He's a dog-ass motherfucker on the Lolo. You know, like, we think he just like a nigga that talk on the Senate, dog. When he realized that he couldn't get on that last Senate hearing against Fauci, and like Fauci thought he just got away. This nigga went back to like a fucking island, heavily guarded by a shitload of guards, and he in hiding right now. So Ron Paul go home, kiss his wife, and be like, baby, I gotta do this. Nigga call up Candace Owens. Candace Owens a badass bitch assassin and shit. I'm about to kill this shit, bro. I'm going viral, son. The Adventures of Ron Paul, bro. He gonna try to break into Dr. Fauci facility. He gonna shoot a shitload of motherfuckers like John Wick and Equalizer put together. And he gonna beat the shit out of Dr. Fauci. Like I'm talking about beat the living shit out that nigga.
He did. There wasn't a thing he lied about ivermectin. He lied about hydroxychloroquine. There wasn't a thing related to COVID that Dr. Fauci didn't lie about. Do you think these people at PBS asked him about it? No, because they get their money from Bill Gates.
Damn.
So here he is. Let's listen.
And then there's the transformative, if I might use that word, experience that we've all had now in year 5 of COVID.
A transformative experience. I like to transform your motherfucking face into mush. You bitch ass motherfucker. I want to take your soul and put that bitch in a photo and burn it. I want to take your fucking soul and parade it all over the 9 realms. That's my promise to you.
So the thought that we won't have another pandemic, I think, is naive at best and just not completely unrealistic at worst. So to rephrase your question, I'm convinced that there will be another pandemic, and that's the reason why we have to be perpetually prepared to prevent
It's going to be another one because you evil motherfuckers are going to cause it. This first bullshit to see who is going to comply. And everybody that complied, you sheep motherfuckers. I'm at peace with saying this. I don't know about the next person, but I'm at peace saying what I always say. You NPCs, you sheep are fucking target practice. I don't give a fuck. You in my way when I'm trying to blast the government. You in my way when I'm trying to blast whoever the fuck in my way. Bang, bang, shot you down. Bang, bang, you hit the ground. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
terrible impact of a pandemic.
Jeez. Yes, of course we'll have another pandemic with Fauci at large.
I guarantee it, says Fauci.
And when he says be perpetually prepared, that can only mean one thing: that the only perpetual thing in life is death. He just means get your affairs in order, and but also play it safe. Wear a mask while showering. Don't do it for your family. Don't do it for your coworkers. Do it because you're clinically insane.
Jimmy, I saw masked people still when I flew to New York.
Of course,
there's still masked people.
Everywhere there's masked people. I can't stand it when I'm at a restaurant and there's the wait person has a mask on. I can't stand it. I almost want to leave the restaurant. I'll leave. I will. I'll leave the next time. Can I get another waiter? I don't want to talk to somebody through a mask.
A mask doesn't prevent any viruses at all. It never did, and everybody knew it. It was a healthcare professional.
Yeah.
Half of them are that corrupt.
So I just want you to just remember all the horrible stuff that are. So let's listen to RFK break it down.
We're going to take a wild virus and we're going to make it more.
So what Dr. Fauci did was gain of function. They took a wild virus, a virus naturally occurring in nature, and then they did gain of function, which is Frankenstein talk for...
Oh my God, where does that stem from? How many of you are fans of the video game Resident Evil? Well, for those who don't know about Resident Evil, this is the whole goddamn blueprint of the goddamn game what Jimmy Dore just said. They fucked with some shit that was in nature, put it in the lab, and started tweaking them and start making fucking viruses, aka bioweapons, to turn your ass into a bioorganic weapon. Or just kill you. Because the name of the game is population control. That's the word of the fucking day, people. Population control. P. The letter P. And 3 is the magic number. Dr. Fauci, Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, the big 3, kill them all. And Schwab stepped down. Oh shit, nigga, let me step the fuck away before I get popped by a hurricane. Let me put somebody else in charge. What's his name? His name is, what's the new nigga on for the WEF? His name is Tedros. I forgot the first name, but I know Tedros gotta be his last name, if I'm not mistaken. But either way it go, headshot, red dot, die on the spot, bars.
making it more infectious, more deadly. That's what Dr. Fauci did. That's what he did his whole career. That's called.
Oh yeah, I've got to finish Resident Evil. I'm gonna have to tell you the story. I know y'all probably played it, but Resident Evil is about a motherfucker taking the virus, putting it in the lab, and motherfucking killing people. But you're not turning into zombies. You're zombies on a on a spiritual level? Or I mean, no. On a metaphorical level. Motherfuckers that took the shit as the zombies now. So this is why I said they're fucking target practice. And you know what you do. Rule number 1, when you see a zombie, you aim for the fucking head. And then you go to the body and you do the zombie double tap. You all seen the movie Zombieland. Follow the rules and you will survive. Okay? Let's go.
Function, and he did it and lied to Congress twice when he was asked if he did it. And here's RFK to tell you what it was about.
More virulent, more deadly, and then we're going to develop a vaccine for that. And that's classic gain-of-function research.
So they invent a virus that's more virulent, more deadly, and then they invent a virus for it. Why would you do that? Oh, that's right, because you're inventing a virus as a bioweapon, and then you create a vaccine to give to your own soldiers and your own people. That's the game.
I was going to say Satanism, but that's like way worse.
Yeah.
Why are they doing that? What is the rationale for them doing that? The only real rationale, if you think about it, is to develop bioweapons and then develop a defense of those bioweapons. So that's what they were doing. And Anthony Fauci was given a 68% raise by the military because of these new military responsibilities. He continued to do that to 2014. And that year, 3 of the bugs escaped in high-profile escapes from 3 different labs in the United States. Really deadly bugs escaped or were found in unsafe circumstances. And 300 scientists sent a letter to President Obama asking him to shut down Anthony Fauci's research on gain-of-function, saying that it was highly likely that he would start a global pandemic with this kind of very dangerous research. And President Obama issued a moratorium and shut down 18 of the worst projects by Anthony Fauci, or ordered them shut. In the end, he really didn't shut them. He instead moved the research offshore
to Ukraine,
where he would be out of the oversight of these troublesome scientists, the 300 scientists, a group they're called itself the Cambridge Working Group, and of the
and sent those motherfuckers overseas. And then when Russia did start doing the first bombing, when they started doing their first strikes, what did they hit? What did they hit? I covered it. Y'all got to know in the comments. But like for those that's new, when you put those motherfucking so-called biolabs overseas and Russia did their first bombing, they hit those motherfucking biolabs first. That was the first headline. I was like, okay, let me make sure this is legit. Okay, these are all biolabs that got hit by Russian shits over there in the Ukraine. Okay, cool. Which lets me know that motherfucker Russia ain't killing innocent people. They motherfucking attacking so-called power structures and motherfucking weapons lab organizations and bases, I mean. Right, so yeah. But also, I take shit with a grain of salt, and plus I see the movie Wag the Dog. I ain't seen no dead bodies on either side of the goddamn war over there since that bitch started. But we see a shitload of dead bodies in the Middle East, though. They don't mind putting that on television, man. But like, they ain't throwing no Ukraine bodies on that bitch. Also, I was like, Wag the fucking Dog. You know what I'm saying? Watch the movie Wag the Dog if y'all haven't seen it. It's a great movie. It lets you know. You just put everything into perspective on what the fuck really going on. Because right when that movie fucking came out, first of all, like the movie is about a scandal with the president. And they needed to motherfucking stage a war to cover up what the fuck the nigga doing. But around this fucking time, nigga, Clinton went through the same goddamn shit.
And of White House officials. And the major lab offshore that they moved this research, there are other ones too. They moved research to Ukraine, to the former Soviet state of Georgia. But some of the worst research they moved to a Chinese lab that was run by the Chinese military, the Wuhan lab in Wuhan, the Wuhan Institute of Virology in Wuhan, China. By the Chinese military, the Wuhan lab in Wuhan, the Wuhan Institute of Virology in Wuhan, China.
So that was the game. Why would they do gain of function on a virus, and then create a?
Like I said, The word of the day is population control. These people are killing us. And what's crazy is I'm surprised those niggas ain't dropping dead making the goddamn virus. So everybody, we need to all invest in a CDC suit. Just in case some shit go down. Because if these motherfuckers making the virus and nothing happens to those motherfuckers, then I think those CBDC suits work. I mean those CDC suits. What the fuck is CBDC? Oh yeah, that's central banking digital currency. Okay, cool. I'm surprised I remember that. I'm high as hell.
Vaccine for that virus that they just, what's the rationale? I know you're thinking Satanism, but it's just as bad. It's to create a bioweapon.
Yeah,
that was the whole point of that.
And plus, right what he just said, like, you know, like, we need to stop and think about that real quick. This is separating spiritualism from what's fuck going on in real life. This is not Satan. This is not the goddamn devil. This are actual fucking people creating this shit. Talk about Satanism. Nigga, what the fuck going on in the world is making Satanism look like a, no pun intended, a church. Like, you know, like, even in the Satanist church, they was like, yo, nigga, we just smoking, drinking, fucking, and partying. These niggas actually killing people. Yes, we do some sacrifices here and there, but it's all a ritual, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, she's a willing participant in, you know. Shit crazy. Like I said, if the Jesus and devil do come back, they coming back working together to sue the goddamn world for defamation. It's gonna be like the People's Court. You're defendant. Jesus and fucking Lucifer. One in a white suit, one in a black suit and shit. Nigga, one beaming with light, one is on fire and shit. Everybody's scared as shit in the courtroom, but they're forced to sit in there or they're gonna go to hell. Nigga, it's fucked up. And guess who's on trial? All you Christians. Nigga, that's the day of judgment. Y'all in the line to be motherfucking going through a deliberation. Get the fuck out of here. That's hell, nigga. In a long ass line, waiting to be judged for what you motherfucking said about Jesus and the devil. The motherfucking devil gonna hit your ass. No, I didn't tell you to fuck that girl behind those bleachers. I ain't do that. And Jesus gonna be like, I did not give you that job, child. You got up off your ass and did it yourself. Defamation of character. Defamation of character.
Reminder, criminal referral requests have been filed against Fauci and the top COVID officials in 7 different states. So here are the states that they have a lawsuit against Dr. Fauci.
Y'all ready?
And he's accused of murder, racketeering, fraud, abuse.
Murder, racketeering, fraud, and abuse. That's just the first 4. Do y'all have an ink pen? As a matter of fact, y'all got Akashic Records. Y'all got it in your mind. Yo, this motherfucker is going down the list. You already said 4 major ones. You should just put genocide and just stop talking. like real shit. It's like, come on. Crimes against humanity and just stop talking. Like real shit. But y'all heard murder, racketeering.
Terrorism, and more. How much would you pay? Wait, not yet. 2 county-level criminal investigations are also underway. And the individuals are Dr. Anthony Fauci, Francis Collins, Deborah Birx, Rochelle Walensky, Stephen Hahn, Dr. Cliff Lane, Robert Redfield, Peter Daszak, Ralph Barrick, he's the guy doing all the dirty work, Rick Bright, Janet Woodcock, and Peter Hotez. You know Peter Hotez, the guy who won't even debate RFK Jr. because he knows RFK Jr. would clean his clock.
Also, Ralph Barrick's the guy that made the virus in North Carolina.
That's right.
Raleigh leaked it. Didn't even come from Wuhan. It came from Ralph fucking Barrick.
Yeah, it actually didn't come from Wuhan. It actually was made by Ralph Barrick at the University of North Carolina. That's
North Carolina, morning, Razor, take your shirt off or make a COVID shot. Oh, it's some bullshit, y'all. Y'all know that's some bullshit. That's some grabby shit. All those names, do them niggas like they did the healthcare CEO.
That's according to Jeffrey Sachs, who was the head of the COVID research group for The Lancet. The alleged crimes: murder, involuntary manslaughter, negligent homicide, assault, abuse, coercion, reckless endangerment, kidnapping, forced labor, terrorism, racketeering, operating.
Who the fuck did Fauci kidnap? Now, look, those other crimes, I'm all for it. But the kidnapping part, that might get dismissed. That shit getting dismissed like a motherfucker. Because who the fuck did he kidnap? I gotta see that. I gotta dig deeper. Pause. I gotta motherfucking look more into this. But these are some serious fucking shit against Fauci. But like I said, put crimes against humanity and just stop fucking talking. Like real shit. Y'all going down a whole motherfucking list. Like, nigga, crimes against humanity should be enough.
A corrupt organization. The referrals were were filed by Virus Law Group and are backed by detailed evidence, including testimony from hundreds of victims and families. They said that lethal hospital protocols, the denying of life-saving treatments, the systemic medical coercion led to widespread injury and death. So a lot of people say that if you have a family member or someone died from COVID, they most likely died from the treatment because the virus wasn't deadly. The virus had a very low fatality rate, and it acted mostly like the flu. And who said that? Bill Gates said that after he cashed in his stock for $550 million. He said that about COVID. That's what Bill Gates said. That's not me. And so if you have someone who died, I know a lot of people who still wear masks because they had a family member die, and somehow that's...
I'm still wearing the mask because a family member died and I believe it. I'm like, oh, you stupid motherfucker. Everybody walking around here looking like discount Mortal Kombat characters and shit. Beat everybody's ass. Get over here. Take that fucking mask off. Ah. Finish her. Yeah. Hurricane wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Up their critical thinking skills when someone in their family died, and they never looked into what actually killed their family member. Their family member probably died because they were intubated and given drugs to suppress their breathing, respiratory system. That's a big reason why they died. Or they were given remdesivir, which was so toxic they couldn't even use it for Ebola because half the people who were given it died. It's toxic. And then they didn't give them actual treatments. They didn't give them stuff like ivermectin or hydroxychloroquine or monoclonals.
Or chlorophyll.
Or steroids or vitamin D. They didn't give them anything. They gave them remdesivir and they intubated them and killed them.
Chlorophyll.
So, I hate to, spoiler alert, nothing's going to happen to Dr. Fauci.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Fuck the government and
the Epstein files ain't coming out. You think he's going to be in trouble?
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing.
You should never let go of the Epstein thing ever. I don't understand how anybody has moved on from it. Your government traffics kids. You don't think when it comes to making germ warfare, they're not just as evil?
And why only these states? Why only Oklahoma, Missouri, Pennsylvania, Florida, Texas, and Arizona? What is
science?
Do they hate science in Pennsylvania? Yeah. In Pennsylvania, they hate science.
They hate it, Jimmy.
I think the rest of the states need some help figuring this part out. And you can be sure to check me out making fun of this in Irvine this Sunday.
Yeah, man. Fuck Big Pharma. Fuck the government. See, here's what I love about the revolution. Because those that feel where I'm coming from, let your rage flow through you. All of you got a red lantern ring. Now, for those who don't know the Red Lantern Creed, I'm going to say it. with blood and rage of crimson red, ripped from a corpse that's freshly dead. Together with our hellish hate, we'll burn you all, that is your fate. Red Lantern Corps, all fucking day, harness my wrath and rage and use it in its proper form instead of destroying myself while I destroy everyone else. Because that was going to be the goal. Until I met y'all on YouTube. And then, let's just say my priorities changed. I realized that my extreme tactic is going to kill a lot of innocent fucking people. So I need to make sure that all the innocent people is out the facility before I start blowing up shit. And I realized my power is meant to also defend and protect. So I would use it like that. You know? It's like the anti-hero guy, you know. My methods are extreme but effective. You feel me? Extreme but effective. Radical but rational. You know? You feel me? But I'd love to blow this fucking world up. And just kick back from the moon and be like, here I am, rocking like a hurricane on full blast. While everything just explodes. Here I am, rocking like a hurricane. Yep. Fight fire with fire. I got something better. We fight fire with magma. We fight fire with magma. We extinguish flames with magma. Magma can motherfucker sit on top of water for a minute and be like, what up, though, nigga? Like, how the fuck you managed to do this? Bitch, I'm not ordinary fire. I am magma. From the mean streets of the volcano. But we're on the last video, y'all. Now, this is deep. Pause. This is going to make people think. This is going to make people be like, yeah. What is life? Who am I? What I'm doing here? Where do I go? Where do I leave this bitch? The questions that we ask ourselves. Who am I? How did I get here? Who the fuck made that song? How did I get here? Let me know in the comments. Somebody made that song. Hurry up. Just so I can write it down. How did I get here? I don't even know the words, but that shit popped up in my head. So it's in my subconscious somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I heard it. Hot Tub Time Machine. Like at the end, everybody came back to their new life and shit. Good weed, y'all. Good weed. But yeah, who am I? What am I doing here on this wretched planet? And where I'm going when I leave this bitch? Other questions. How was the universe created? What is this planet? And what's the deal with airline food? We all ask these questions. Now let's see if we can find some answers through Gnosticism, esoteric hermetics, or just studying frequency, energy, sound, and vibration. We will find the truth. And in the words of X-Files, the truth is out there. I used to watch X-Files. X-Files was the shit. All right, but we're on the last one, y'all. Then we up out of here.
Everything you've been told about death isn't the full truth. What if, behind the comforting stories of the afterlife, lies a truth far more profound than anything you've been led to believe? What if death doesn't free you, but recycles you? Most people never dare to ask these questions. They follow the path laid out before them, believing they are walking into freedom, when in truth, they may be stepping into the oldest trap in the cosmos. The Gnostics whispered of it long ago. They claimed that the world itself was not the creation of a loving God, but of an impostor, an arrogant architect, a false ruler known as the Demiurge. And according to them, this same being has built an endless wheel of birth and death, a reincarnation cycle that entraps souls back into this matrix reality. But here's the more important question. If the afterlife is a trap, then what happens to you when you die? And more importantly, how do you escape it? This is not the kind of knowledge you'll find in a Sunday sermon or a brightly packaged self-help book. It's not the love and...
But you'll find that bitch in the Hurricane Sunday hood sermon, though. Yeah. But I want to give it to y'all right now, today. God damn it. Pause.
Light story of the New Age movement. This is the knowledge that was suppressed, buried, and branded as heresy, because if too many souls remembered it, the prison itself would begin to crumble. In this video, we'll explore how the Gnostics understood death, not as a doorway to freedom, but as the moment when the soul could be captured and recycled. You'll see why they believed reincarnation isn't the path of spiritual progress we've been told, but the very mechanism of the trap.
Yes, it's not spiritual progress. It's a fucking trap. I say reincarnation is a trap. It's real shit. It's like the more I study, like there's a higher percentage of finding out this place is a fucking prison, along with the body. But I also seen my power manifest, protecting my crib. So I got to take the good with the bad here. But at the same time, like I said, my intentions was peace and protection, which saved my crib from a fire. So what if I would have just directed my energy to just destroy? That's my next move. That's the fucking next move. Seeing proof of protection is over. All I got to do is just motherfucking manifest protection aura field around me. And then use my destructive intentions to fucking destroy every power structure known to man. Destroy the prison. But I think about it is, you got to kill the wardens and find the exit. But if the warden is some entities that we can't even fucking see that could possibly not be real, everybody. Because remember, this comes from the Gnostic doctrine. So it's like, you know, who's the warden? Where's the door? Who got the keys? That's what we need to find and kill. From reality to dreams. I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker gotta go. But shamanism, I say, study that more and study a whole bunch of other shit that, like, you know, like study all the shit that connects with source and nature. You know, it's like that works. Most of the spells and sigils don't work no more. This is why I like what Bobby Hemmings said, just create your own, because all the old shit is done and used up. So that makes a lot of sense. And plus, you know, the way that times change, we're going to have to motherfucking use our own power to motherfucking navigate our way through this crazy ass fucking life. But let's get it.
Hidden signs that reveal when you're being lured back into it. Most people will never hear this. Most will keep walking toward the light, unaware of who built it or why. Perhaps the prison of the demiurge is not confined to this world at all, but stretches even beyond death itself. A hall of mirrors, tricking your soul into returning again and again, replaying life after life. What if death is not the end, not the beginning, but the greatest illusion of all? Because the truth you're about to hear won't just change how you see death. It may hand you the very keys to escape the prison that has bound humanity since the very beginning.
Echoes of Sophia. The echoes of Sophia. To me, death is a friend that guides into infinity. That's my interpretation of death. Death is a cool motherfucker that guides you into infinity. And I think I got that shit from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Those niggas was rolling with the Grim Reaper, y'all. Rocking out with the Reaper, nigga. Then thinking about Blue Oyster Cult. Don't fear the Reaper. That song. In the last night of sadness, it was clear that she couldn't go on. The door was open, then the wind appeared. The candles blew and then disappeared. Said, don't be afraid. Baby had no fear. Then she started to fly. That's my shit. Listen to Blue Oyster Cult. Don't fear the Reaper. I was gonna do a parody to that, but like there's some certain parts I gotta make sure my voice is right. All the times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the Reaper, neither the rain or the storm and the rain. That's my shit. Rock song too. Old classic too. Blue Oyster Cult, the originators of heavy metal.
Before our modern religions took shape, the ancient world was alive with whispers of hidden realms, rival gods, and secret knowledge, and among them, the Gnostics offered a warning unlike any other. In the desert caves of Nag Hammadi in Egypt, hidden away until their discovery in 1945, lay texts that shattered the comfortable stories told by priests and emperors. These were the Gnostic writings, fragments of a spiritual tradition that dared to say, the world you see around you is not the true creation of the real God. The Gnostics spoke of a higher, infinite realm, the Pleroma, where pure light and consciousness dwell. From this fullness emerged Sophia, the embodiment of divine wisdom.
The embodiment of divine wisdom. But yet, you wanted to have a kid without following the order of the Pleroma, which is the reason why we probably down here in this shit. And then real shit. This was easy, soothing shit when I read about this shit. Because my questions was, after who am I, where I'm going, and what I'm doing here, there was a question like, what created evil? Why does evil exist? Why do we have to suffer? Why is there pain? And then I read this shit. I was like, oh, this shit makes a lot of goddamn sense on why there's evil in the goddamn world, let alone the world, but the fucking universe, you know? But then I read about other gods that I'm like, Jehovah is not as powerful as we think he is. I heard this nigga got beat up by Rudra or Indra. I'm trying to figure out what book I read. Jehovah got his ass beat. Or maybe it was just another motherfucker named Jehovah, but Rudra or Indra, y'all can probably look it up. Did Rudra or Indra whoop up Jehovah? Or maybe it was a fan-made story, but I know I read something. But yeah, I was like, what created evil? Oh, okay, wait. You be still to get true. Watch everything fade around you fall apart. Yep. The universe shows you the fate of your enemy. Trust me, you don't even have to flex a muscle. The universe knows what to do. Yeah. I used to think like that. Real shit. I'm talking about, I was heavy in that thought. And then I was like, I gotta take action. I don't want to be still and sit and wait. I felt like it was on some Christian shit. It was just replacing the word Jesus and God with universe. So when I got out that mode and realized I got to take action and start doing my own rituals, doing my own altar work, and turn myself into the God and worship myself. All the energy I ever gave to Christianity or religion, I just designated all that energy. I took it all back. I grabbed it all back. I said like in a meditative state for hours, just gathering all the shit that I gave out just to try to get back or probably get stronger. I don't know like what I was visualizing in my mind, but it felt like I was grabbing all my shit back. And I just threw it inside my spirit. And I've been walking great ever since. But yeah, I didn't want to feel like, you know, it's like, nah, man, this shit felt like Jesus. I can't sit back and wait. I gotta lift a finger. I gotta lift a muscle because I want to have my heaven on earth. These motherfuckers got theirs. Fuck that. I gotta create my own reality. I can't sit down in this motherfucking poverty and this bullshit. Nope, I gotta get out here and make this shit happen. Or die trying. But, and you know, like you said, like the universe shows the fate of our enemies, but it also shows the fate of us if we don't motherfucking fight our enemy. Our enemy's going to keep on fucking us up. And yes, they are going to die, but it's going to be by their own fucking demise or old age. Why these motherfuckers get to live in their 80s, 90s and shit after fucking over the whole goddamn world? And we die before 70 or 60. Like, no, fuck all that. I'm about to live my life, and I'm about to live it to the goddamn fullest. And I'm about to take down this fucking government or die trying. I'm down with a smile on my face, with a gun in my hand. Or I'm going to die in some vagina. Like real shit. One way or the other.
In her yearning to create on her own, moved by curiosity, by desire, by a solitary act apart from the source, she brought forth.
But I feel where you're coming from. You know, I feel where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be in that. I used to study that shit. I used to, you know, I used to be like, the universe got my back. I'm talking about, like, I used to say universe all the goddamn time, bro. So I understand where you're coming from. But like when I got over there, I heard, I was like, no, it's time to take action. It's time to start doing shit. And shit just started happening. I was like, bet it up.
Forth a flawed being, the demiurge, and among them, the Gnostics offered a warning unlike any other. In the desert caves of Nag Hammadi in Egypt, hidden away until their discovery in 1945, lay texts that shattered the comfortable stories told by priests and emperors. These were the Gnostic writings, fragments of a spiritual tradition that dared to say, the world you see around you is not the true creation of the real God. The Gnostics spoke of a higher, infinite realm, the Pleroma, where pure light and consciousness dwell. From this fullness emerged Sophia, the embodiment of divine wisdom. Yet in her yearning to create on her own, moved by curiosity, by desire, by a solitary act apart from the source, she brought forth a flawed being, the demiurge. The demiurge, ignorant of the greater realms above him, declared himself the only God. He shaped matter into a vast, glittering prison, populating it with archons, cosmic wardens who govern the planets, stars, and cycles of human life. Here lies the heart of the Gnostic warning. According to them, the soul is not meant to endlessly cycle through birth and death. True life belongs in the eternal realms of light, not in the shadows of this material world.
We deserve to be in the eternal realms of light. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to tell y'all this now. For everyone that comes into this chat, and for those that hear me on the playback, each and every one of y'all feel that y'all do not want to come back to this planet, not want to come back through the reincarnation cycle. I assume that y'all attentions are very clear on this situation, on this subject, mind, body, and spirit. Am I correct? If I am, we're not coming back here. We're not coming back at all. Because you know why? Because we say so. And if we have the power of a god or a goddess, and we choose, then nigga, we choose not to come back. We're going to live in the realm of light. Boom. But it also lets me know that we will have our consciousness, because Sophia had a consciousness enough to try to step away from the source and try to create her own creation with her own desires. So we will still have our minds, our consciousness. All we got to do is just make sure that we are one with ourselves. Simple as that. In spite of me being a warrior and saying the shit I say or do the things that I'm about to do in the future, I know I'm not coming back to this bitch. And if I do, I'm blowing this bitch the fuck up. I'm the Joker when I come back. But I know I'm not coming back because I said so. And this trap can't be so sophisticated that I can't see through the bullshit. It might just go like this. The moment I die and a cosmic nigga walk up to me, I'm blowing this shit out. I don't go for who it is. Don't say nothing to me. I ain't talking to nobody. I don't want to see no family members. I'm going to the realm that I created in my mind. Hopefully I can close my eyes and create that shit. But I already created that shit here in this realm. Right. Like ain't no turning back. It's like we have decided we not coming back to this realm and we're not going to come back. I know for a fact the people that come back are the people that's caught up in the bullshit. You know, that's the NPCs and the sheep. They will keep on coming back. They feed the beast. They feed y'all the bay off. We're not. We're going back to the land of light, the pleroma, or the source, or the universe, or like the true God or whatever, or go back to our true self. What if we sleep and we dreaming of this shit? What if we the dream and the dreamer? You feel me? There's an episode on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Great fucking episode about being the dream and the dreamer. I had a motherfucking crazy ass meditative experience that I talked about being like a native, and I'm seeing a fucking tesseract above my head and shit. And I'm seeing two wolves, one black wolf, one white wolf, and I pet both of the wolves. Like, goddamn, I gotta go to that video again. I might have to share when I go through it. Goddamn, that was an old video. That was years ago. But who knows? Because remember, this is part of the goddamn Bible. So this shit ain't real because the Bible ain't real, and this is connected with the Bible. It ain't real. But what created all this shit though? You know what I'm saying? And this is where we got to go to studying sound frequency, energy, and vibration. But if that's the case, none of that shit don't have, let's just say, it's not solid. It's like, you know how they say molecules and atoms? How can a non-solid thing create a solid world? You feel me? That's a good question too. How can non-solid things create a solid world? Now we shattering paradigms here. Now we motherfucking asking questions that's supposed to be asked. Is consciousness really the universe? You know, is the subconscious the real true self? And the person that's talking right now is just a fucking voice box. So we'll fuck. All right, Terry. All right. That was my sister.
Yet the demiurge's system recycles souls, binding them to the wheel of reincarnation, so they continue to fuel his dominion. This claim was radical for its time. In nearly every religion of the ancient world, whether the pagan cults of Rome or the rising Christian church, death was portrayed as a passage into divine reward or punishment. But the Gnostics dared to say something far more unsettling, that death itself could be the snare. Other traditions carried echoes of this. In the Tibetan Book of the Dead, known as the Bardo Thodol, the soul is warned of dazzling lights and illusions that appear after death, designed to lure it back into rebirth. Even the early Christian thinker Origen entertained the idea of pre-existence and cycles of embodiment, teachings later condemned as heresy. But why such eagerness to erase these teachings? Because fear of death is the strongest chain of all, and once a soul breaks it, it slips beyond control. A soul convinced it must return again and again to learn lessons is a soul unlikely to rebel.
Yeah, motherfucker come down here to learn lessons is a soul that's unlikely to rebel. I came down here to learn lessons just to forget the lessons and come back and learn the lessons again and forget the lessons and come back and learn the lessons and forget the lessons and then learn the lessons again. This is why I say reincarnation is hell. And I know what we say about Tupac. You know, we all know the history about Tupac. We all know about Tupac. But Tupac said some profounding shit. The worst thing about death is coming back to this bitch reincarnated. I ain't understand that shit back in the day. Until I got to spirituality. Christians love Tupac like a motherfucker, and they don't even understand what the fuck that meant. I know one thing. Once I studied spirituality, I was like, oh, so that's what Tupac meant. He don't want to come back to this bitch reincarnated because he want to come back in this bitch and suffer. Like on some real shit. Hell yeah, this is it for us. I said the same thing, Jordan. This is it for me. This is it for me. I know I'm not coming back to this bitch. I speak it and I decree it. I motherfucking tattoo that bitch with a light tattoo made of fucking fiery God light on all my chakras. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. That bitch spinning. Yo, with an Ice Cube voice box saying, I ain't going back. Like from the motherfucking Mission to Mars movie. I ain't going back.
All that remembers that it was never meant to be trapped, that it belongs to eternity, becomes dangerous.
Exactly. If it never meant to be trapped, we find out that we become dangerous. You feel me? Dangerous. Not to this world, but to the motherfucking archives. So if they real, guess who's catching hands? Guess who's catching hands? Every archon, every motherfucking demiurge, they all catching these hands. They all catching these hands.
Dangerous not only to the rulers of this world, but to the demiurge itself. The Gnostics saw themselves as exiles, wanderers in a counterfeit creation, carrying the spark of a forgotten origin. Their mission was not to perfect the cycle, but to break free from it. And their texts offered cryptic instructions for how the awakened could navigate death without falling for the luminous snares of the demiurge. And here's the deeper question. If the reincarnation cycle is a prison, how is it maintained? How does the demiurge ensure that nearly every soul keeps returning? And what signs reveal when you are being pulled back into his system? The answer may expose not only the hidden motives of ancient religion, but even the illusions woven into today's New Age movement.
The false light. The false light.
When your final breath leaves your body, when the world of form dissolves, and suddenly you are free of weight, free of pain, floating in a vast and luminous expanse. What happens next? According to countless near-death stories, the first thing you see is a light, radiant, irresistible. It draws you closer. Loved ones appear, smiling, calling your name. A warmth fills you, and for a moment, you are certain. This is heaven. This is home. But the Gnostics would interrupt this scene with a warning. Be careful, soul, for not all that shines is light. According to their vision, what many call the afterlife.
He said, be careful, because not all what shines is light. That's dark. That's cold. That's cold. That's dark. Be careful, nigga, because not all that shines is light. That's like saying not everything glitters is gold. I heard that saying before growing up. Not everything glitter gold, nigga. Yup. Yep, it's a wrap for sure. Yep, I saw a light. I saw my family members. I'm like, I do not want to see any of them. Especially the ones that motherfucking ruined my fucking life. Why the fuck I want to see somebody that ruined my life? Just for them not to say sorry, because I'm going to remember the shit. I'm like, I want to go to the big booty tattoo goddess section of heaven. But I forgot, you can't smash in heaven.
Is often the opening gate of the cycle. The tunnel of light is a construction, a luminous snare woven by the archons to recycle you back into the cycle of death and rebirth. The comforting voices may not be your ancestors at all, but projections, illusions crafted to keep you from questioning where you truly are. The Gnostic texts never used the modern phrase reincarnation trap, but they did warn that souls, if deceived, could be captured and cast back into new bodies. Why? Because because the demiurge's system feeds on return. Each time you incarnate, you forget who you are. Each lifetime erases the memory of your divine origin. And while you struggle with pain, desire, fear, and distraction, the archons tighten their hold. In today's language, that is exactly what many would call a reincarnation wheel. Think of it as a cosmic game of hypnosis. The moment you die, you awaken briefly, only to be lulled back into sleep. Just as a dream fades when you wake, the memory of your soul's freedom fades when you return to the body. The Gnostic texts often describe this in symbolic terms. The hypostasis of the archons speaks of rulers who bind humanity in forgetfulness. The Apocryphon of John describes how the demiurge fashioned this.
And forgetfulness is like, why? Because we feed that motherfucker with our energy. Man, this is the worstest. I don't think that's a word. Man, this is the worst place to ever live. Like, I'm talking about, like, this realm ain't fucking shit. What's the use of learning all this great shit and we gotta forget it and come back and do this shit over again? That's hell. That's the hell. This endless fucking cycle.
Soul's prison, surrounding it with layers of deception. The Pistis Sophia hints at the perilous journey of the soul through realms of judgment and false lights. And yet, ask yourself this: why does the light appear so irresistible? Why do souls return so willingly? Here lies the genius of the illusion. It appeals to your deepest longing. The longing to be safe, to be loved, to belong and be reunited with Source. What better bait than the faces of those you cherished in life? What stronger tether than the promise of reunion? But the Gnostics urged vigilance. They believed that beyond the false light lies a greater radiance, the true light of the pleroma, which cannot be faked. In their cosmology, that radiance belonged to the aeons, divine emanations of the Source, streams of living light flowing from the pleroma. To know the difference between the counterfeit glow and the true light of the aeons was, for the Gnostics, the very key to liberation. The difference is subtle but profound. The false light dazzles and demands, while the true light awakens and liberates. This is why they spoke of gnosis, direct knowledge, inner remembrance. Because without awareness, how would you know the difference? And so the question deepens. If the demiurge's snare lures the soul with comfort and illusion, then how does the cycle of reincarnation actually unfold? What forces pull you back into the prison of flesh? And what role do karma and judgment truly play? Unraveling these questions may reveal the very knowledge the Gnostics guarded as sacred and open before you, the hidden path to freedom.
The will of souls.
If the first part of the illusion is seduction, the dazzling light, the false reunion, then the second part is entanglement. The Gnostics taught that after death, the soul does not simply drift freely. Instead, it encounters powers, the archons, who act as gatekeepers. These forces question, judge, and weigh the soul, not to guide it toward liberation, but to bind it more tightly to the cycle of matter. You've heard the phrase life review. Countless near-death experiences describe being shown their deeds, feeling their emotions replayed, and being told that they must learn more lessons. But here's the hidden question. Who is conducting this review? The Gnostics would say this judgment does not come from the true source, but from the counterfeit rulers of this world. Judgment, even when it feels like it comes from the soul itself, is still part of the illusion. By convincing the soul that it has failed, that it must return to correct its mistakes, the archons ensure the cycle of reincarnation never ends. Perhaps the real hell isn't fire and torment at all, but something else entirely. Perhaps the true hell is returning to earth again and again, reliving life without ever truly ascending. Think of it as a cosmic courtroom where the judge, jury, and prosecutor are all part of the same system. You are convinced of your guilt, sentenced to return, and told it is for your growth, when in truth, it is for their dominion. And what about karma? In the Gnostic perspective, karma is not divine justice, but programming, a set of cords and weights that pull the soul back into density. Each action creates echoes, yes, but the system is designed to entangle you in those echoes, to keep you orbiting the same loops. It appears as a school, but in truth, it is a cage. Here lies the radical departure from other traditions. Hinduism that reincarnation is a path of learning, ultimately leading to liberation. But the Gnostics flipped the script. Reincarnation itself is the problem. Liberation comes not by playing the game well, but by refusing to play it altogether. This is why they spoke of remembering secret words, hidden names, and divine seals, mystical passwords that allowed the awakened soul to bypass the archons. The first apocalypse of James describes how the soul, upon meeting these rulers, must not cower, but declare its origin in the realms of light. Only then can it ascend beyond their grasp. So here's the paradox. The cycle is maintained through ignorance, but the key is remembrance. The more you identify with the roles you've played, this body, this personality, this history, the easier it is to be recycled. But when you recall that your essence comes from beyond the stars, beyond the demiurge's domain, the illusion begins to falter and dissolve altogether. How many times have you felt déjà vu?
Wow.
As if you've lived this life before. How many times, stars, beyond the demiurge's domain, the illusion begins to falter and dissolve altogether? How many times have you felt déjà vu? As if you've lived this life before. How many times have you sensed that the world itself is scripted, looping, staged? Perhaps those are not just quirks of memory, or what people call glitches in the matrix, but ripples of the cycle, echoes of the trap itself. The question then is not only what the trap is, but how to escape it. How does an awakened soul navigate death without being drawn back into the wheel? The Gnostics believed the answer to this may be their most important teaching of all.
Path of escape.
So if the demiurge's trap is real, if death itself is the doorway to a recycling system, what can you actually do about it? The Gnostics never intended this knowledge to be abstract. It was a map, a guide for those who dared to awaken in a world of sleep. And the first step is not about waiting for death. It's about remembering now. Ask yourself, who am I beyond this body? Beyond this story? Beyond the roles I play? Each time you peel back a layer, the hold loosens. For the demiurge can only bind what identifies with form. It can only ensnare the self that vibrates at its frequency. The self that clings to labels, fears, and unfinished desires. This is why the Gnostics spoke of cultivating gnosis, direct inner knowing. Meditation, prayer, deep contemplation, even moments of silent awareness, watching your own thoughts. These were not empty rituals. They were training grounds, rehearsals for the soul. When you learn to hold presence in the now, you are less likely to be deceived by the dazzling illusions later. Here's a practice. The next time you close your eyes, imagine the tunnel of light before you. Feel its pull. Hear the voices calling. Then ask, is this true light or a projection? Practice discerning. Feel the difference between something that dazzles and something that awakens. Between something that demands and something that liberates. This inner rehearsal plants seeds of remembrance that may bloom when the moment comes. The Gnostics also whispered about passwords and seals, symbols of inner authority. You may not need literal secret words, but you do need recognition. Recognition that you are a child of the infinite source, not a subject of the demiurge. Recognition that you belong to the pleroma, not the prison. That recognition, held firmly, is itself a key. So live as if you are already beyond the trap, detached from cycles of fear, from endless seeking of external validation. Practice this by releasing earthly attachments, by letting illusions dissolve, by remembering that your essence cannot be harmed. When you begin to live this way, life itself changes. You stop fearing death because you recognize it as just another mask. You stop clinging to reincarnation as a path of growth, and begin tasting freedom even here. The Gnostic path is not about escaping the world through despair, but about seeing through the world with clarity. Every moment of awareness is a crack in the cage. Every act of remembrance is a step beyond the wheel. So hold this question close. Would I recognize the false light? Would I walk into it? Or would I look beyond it? Don't answer it once and forget it. Carry it with you. Let it shape how you live, how you see, how you choose. Because the training ground for liberation is not tomorrow. It is the present moment, even as you watch this video. And if you've made it this far and would like to go deeper into these mysteries, I've created a free ebook called Inside. You'll discover practical insights and hidden teachings to help you sharpen your awareness and step outside the illusions of this world. You can download your copy for free. The link is in the description.
Your soul's choice.
For centuries, we've been told that death leads either to heaven or hell. But the Gnostics revealed a more liberating truth. Both are illusions, designed to lure the soul back into the cycle. We've traced their ancient teachings, from the secret texts hidden in desert caves to the whispered warnings of mystics who refuse to bow to the rulers of this world. We've explored the illusion itself, the false light, the cosmic judgment, the endless wheel of karma, and we've uncovered how awareness, remembrance, and inner gnosis become the keys to freedom. But as the Gnostics remind us, no one can walk this path for you. No priest, no guru, no system of belief will break the cycle. The only thing that can pierce the veil is your own awakened recognition. The question is not what happens after death. It is who will you be when it arrives? Will you follow the comforting voices without question? Or will you pause and remember? Will you step into the light of the illusion, or turn toward the higher radiance beyond it? Perhaps the way you live, the choices you make, and the awareness you cultivate each day all play a crucial part in whether your soul will be deceived by the false light. Because the soul that remembers cannot be trapped. The soul that awakens cannot be deceived. And perhaps that's the greatest secret of all. The prison has never been stronger than your own attention. The moment you turn it inward, the walls begin to crumble. So as you leave this video, carry this thought with you. Death is not the end, not the beginning. It is the test. And the key has always been within you. To remember, it is to awaken. To forget is to return again, until the soul recalls its truth. If this message resonated with you, share your reflections in the comments. What do you believe awaits beyond the veil? And if you found this exploration valuable, remember to like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to...
Yeah. Now that was deep, wasn't it? Pause. Oh, yeah. You already know what it is. We're going to play a couple tracks. We got to get up out of here. We're going to play a couple tracks. We're going to get up out of here. Salute everybody.
Phenom Rogue One production.
Don't double click, other shit that caught dead in the bubble lick. It's that rebel shit, next level shit. Make them dig they own grave with the shovel quick. Hurricane be the name, I'm a boss. Metal gear on me, knocking motherfucking heads off. Raise the grave, make the dead walk. Raid every power structure in they motherfucking red cross. About to creep in the White House. Where the fuck the president about to murk that nigga right now? Got my girl with the snipe rounds. Shoot the fed in his head cause the bitch wouldn't pipe down. Motor City is the fight time. Joe Louis with the hands, give it to you, see the 9 rounds. You can hit that shit from 9 times. They say hurricane, put your gun down. I'ma tell them no, 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 no. If they tell you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no. Hurricane got a blast quick. Close quarters combat, guarantee you get your ass kicked. Flip a nigga with a mad blitz. Better watch the step, you can tackle through a glass, bitch. Flying kicks in the flash splits. I'm the last man standing, you be lying in the grass, bitch. Bump the head to the Pentagon. After that, I'm blowing up temples and synagogues. I know I'm a synagogue, but when I get up there, I'm killing you and your fucking mob. Cause you ain't do your fucking job. On the page in this world, I can't spell a fucking rhyme. Create us a newer earth. Cast the evil government to the ends of the universe. Now they telling me to calm down. I would never put my fucking gun down. I'ma tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no.
All right. We're gonna play that new low key, then we're gonna get up out of here. Gotta charge this phone up. And then get ready for a couple hours from now for the Detroit After Dark. Like you said, Joe, it's like, God damn, we'll go right to the Detroit After Dark. I was like, shit, man, let me motherfucker just drop this shit real quick and try to find some videos for the Detroit After Dark. It give me time to charge my phone up and look for some other shit. But we'll be going live in a couple hours. So we're gonna play this new Hurricane and Low Key. You know what I'm saying? This shit still new, still fresh. Let's get it.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Born from the fire, now I gotta scorch ya. Broke the shackles off my mind, it was torture. Gave up poverty, my mother was on that crack shit. Father wasn't there, and I understand why he left this. Tried to stay in school, but I couldn't. Dropped out 10th grade, get out with a woman. Played me like a violin, and now I'm in. Being deep in some hoes, smoking this sipping gin. Now I'm rapping and trapping, getting this money up. Then the chocolate kid gon' be the tearing up. Now the drama, my baby mama, she brought me drama. Take the good with the bad, thank God for my daughter. Hurricane be the name, I'm on some rebel shit. With this rhetoric, you will witness the embellishment. So they sell this bunch of shots with this metal kit. But the government, y'all niggas ain't ready, bitch. Life full of struggles, yeah, they made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Had to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it go what we about. Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Had to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it go what we about.
Yeah. You know what we about, Mr. Fuck the government, the president, we loading rounds. Real niggas never need a license to crash out. All these guns in this bitch, a black market in his house. Immortal like Ben, but I will black out. Illuminati's most wanted on that list right now. I'll squeeze the blick till it click right now. You standing on the wrong side of genocide right now. Yeah. Loyal to the truth, I die about it. If I die today, my mama wouldn't cry about it. My bitch kicked me out of house, I won't lie about it. I be praying, but I guess God forgot about me. I be thinking about selling my soul, I ain't proud about it. Realest nigga in the room, you ain't bout it. Blow down a billionaire on the block, watch him count around him. I see death around the corner, ain't no way around it.
Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Had to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it know what we about. Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Had to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it know what we about. Rise of the legends, legendary classics. Storytelling bars going straight to the masses. Flow is the baddest, nigga cannot surpass this. I've been rapping since '02, so understand this. With my synthesis, I'm the infamous, intricate, ripping. Everybody know I'm the illest bitch. Call it up low key, we on the scene quick. Got the AR-15 with the beam, bitch. Beat this, the government and they cheap tricks. Pit bulls to chew them up like some beef sticks. See this, I throw kicks in my street kicks. Handing out these things, tell them to keep this. Be sick, and all it to do is street mix. From two cold brothers from the street, bitch. Better watch your tone, don't see the heat quick. Make your head disappear, now that's a neat trick.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Shouts out to everybody coming through. HHN Special Reporter. You know how we get it. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tank nine on the waistline, looking the hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gat some. Bow. Trigger bang bang. HHN special report. Shouts out to everybody. Much love to my goddess over there in Cali. Crystal is cool. And much love to the goddess Vonta over there in the UK all day. And shouts out to everybody coming through, see the episode. And shouts out to everybody that's going to catch this on the playback. Salute.